A chaka 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 chaka. I am just thankful for all the Lord has blessed me with. The other day we went through Storm Barrel, which I think was Hurricane Barrel. And it came through knocking down everybody's fences, took people houses, all these different things. And it had me thinking like we sit there and we use these homes as storage, as security, as places where we hide out. But really and truly, when the weather comes through, taking what it wants, we have no control of that, right? Let me get closer to this mic. I'm always watching people go through natural disasters or lose someone in their life, and it feels so bad for me. It's almost like I knew them all my life. That's just how I am. And just because my life is going amazingly well at the time, I don't feel like, oh, wow, lucky that wasn't me. No, I'm like, is this a matter of time before I have to go through that maybe one day? And this is not me being negative or thinking negative about anything. It's just that I know we all go through trials, and just because we serve the Lord don't mean we're excluded from that. So now when Beryl came through, barreling and doing what it needed to do, I was in no control to stop what was going on. I was in no control to be like, man, I don't want to go through this. Lord, can I opt out of this one? No, I had to go through it too. And it was always a lesson in there for me to learn, which it is for you as well. So let me sum this up. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for the times that you don't have to go through these disasters, because there are people going through stuff right now. Don't even have power, don't have food. Maybe that was their last little way of making an income and now they're out of work because of the storm and the weather. It could always be worse. So thank the Lord for what you have. And what gave me this thought to even create this video on today is because my neighborhood, they were complaining about we didn't have power, which we went not that long without it, a day and a half, almost two. But when we got it back, I was just so thankful, and I was just like, I can't complain about anything, especially seeing that some people out here in Houston still don't have power. Like, they're going off on my ring thing like, do we have power yet? Do we have power yet? And I'm just like, look at that. We have no control on what's going on now in this world. But we can show gratitude to the Lord. We can serve the Lord. We can be grateful for our wonderful little bundles of joys. We can be thankful for our partner. We can be thankful for our health. We can be thankful that we were covered. Even though we went through it, we were covered and blessed by the Lord's favor. More money is not going to exclude you from these disasters. More money, more house, more properties, more stuff is not going to get you out of the disasters. Look, it's thundering right now as I'm making this video. I can only imagine the people who don't have shelter going through that. Like, that's the type of things I think about when I see people get on here talking about money and talking about what they don't have and how life is so unfair. I'm like, think about how fair it is at times. If you know, you know. When you serve the Lord, He has favor on your life. He is covering you. He is sheltering you, whether you have a roof or not.